Hey everybody, Jay Barrino here. Welcome back. We're playing StarCraft 2 Ambivalence, a custom campaign for, you guessed it, StarCraft 2, created by PowerCore X64. I've been really impressed by these first two missions. I'm having a good time. Let's head into Shroud of Shadows this time. The narrative is also quite interesting. I'm curious to see where it's going to go. It definitely has a Nova Covert Ops feel to it. After a costly battle in Kingsdale, all United Order forces and Defenders of Man remnants have been killed. Now on ire, Knox has been moved to the Bastille for questioning, but he hasn't been cooperative. Use unused cells to your advantage. Alright. Oh, are we going to be in jail? That's exciting. Maybe a little stealth section to get out of jail? Challenging, please. What did Knox mean he could have saved all of us? Matriarch Vorazun. Ever heard of knocking, Rohana? The door was unlocked. Why are you here, Rohana? The Hierarch wants you to interrogate Knox. I would say I'm less qualified than Zal at interrogations. Why hasn't Artanis asked him? Knox asked to speak with Artanis privately, which Artanis declined. He then stated he would only speak to you. If those are his demands, then I will comply. I know Artanis wants the situation resolved as quickly as possible. Glad to hear you are willing to do what the Hierarch will not. I will tell him immediately. Thank you, Rohana. Is Rohana in on it? Why did he ask for me? A very purposeful shot of weapon being left behind. We all know what that means. The Bastille, 24 minutes later. Step on the platform, please. You are here to interrogate Knox, is that correct? Yes. Just a moment. Beep boop warp. The scanner is malfunctioning again. We will have to search you manually. No weapons found. Knox is in cell 254. I hope you can resolve this rebellion, Matriarch. Be aware, Selendis and Zal have been sent to help you if you fail to retrieve information from Knox. Noted. Well, we know Selendis is involved for sure, based on Mission 1. I think Zal definitely is, considering he muttered under his breath that there's, like, no honor in the Daylom. And then Rohana sent us into what is obviously a trap here. What do you want, Knox? I need your help, Matriarch. I am on borrowed time. As we speak, the agents of a plot to overthrow Artanis plan my demise. A plot to overthrow Artanis? Making up lies will not help your situation. Hear me out, Matriarch. Make it quick. A week ago, I was approached by their leader, and they asked me if I was unhappy with the Hierarch's leadership, and if I wanted him removed. I declined, and they failed to kill me. Thankfully, my brethren found me and repaired my Annihilator chassis, ultimately saving my life. I went straight to the authorities. Unfortunately, they were followers of the coup. Now branded a terrorist, I approached my tribe and told them the truth. We decided to attack the sympathizers to gain enough attention to warrant an audience with Artanis. Our first victories in the province of Alari branded us heroes among the Nerazim rights protesters. They eventually joined us and suggested we adopted the name United Sector. Oh wait, the text changed. Despite our efforts, Artanis refused to meet me. In response, we left Ire in search of a communications array powerful enough to broadcast stuff. We settled on Noria as it was inadequately defended. We met the Defenders of Man there. They were also in search of the communications array, as they had dirt on Valerian. We decided to work together as our goals aligned. This does make a lot of sense given the current evidence. Knox, you have to tell me who is behind this. All right then. You might be involved, but I have had to take a chance. Be wary of this information, Vorazun. This goes all the way to the top. What's going? What just happened? Why did the lights go out? Knox. Wait, my weapon. What is it doing here? What is going on? Matriarch? Vorazun. Drop your weapon, Matriarch. I'm placing you under arrest. Solendus, I did not do this. This was not my doing. Now, Vorazun. Inform Talendar on what has transpired here. I must speak to our hierarch. Hi, Executor. Surely you know something is not right. Executor? By Adun, what have I done? Why did I run away? Think, Vorazun, think. I have to escape this place. The back entrance to Antium should not be far. What are these? Vision drones. It seems today will not be my last. This is cool. I'm really liking the story of this campaign so far. It's very much like Nova Covert Ops, right? We're sort of being framed to work with the antagonists. I should be careful. Detection pollutes this prison. You know, there's like a high-level conspirator. Artanis is working too closely with alien races, similar to how Valerian does, which is why people don't. Which is why how they're able to garner support against him, I suppose. That's really feels where this is going. And so there's a lot of parallels to Nova Covert Ops, but this feels pretty well written. I think there may be some phrases that I wouldn't expect Protoss to use, but for the most part, like, it's written pretty well and in character for these folks. It's still not super clear who's in on it, and I'm not sure if our foster father guy is actually in on it or not. The Bastille is the Dalem's maximum security prison where its worst criminals are incarcerated. Located in Antium, the Bastille is guarded by purifiers under the command of Executor Talendar. The structure is powered by a super pylon deep under Ire's crust, which allows photon cannons to remain powered without a pylon nearby and supercharges the weapons of the guards, avoiding getting caught at all costs. Vorazun can pick keycards off units. Right-clicking a unit with a keycard will automatically cast this ability. You can set a drone to a targeted unit and shares vision with the targeted unit for 40 seconds. Vorazun wants to avoid killing her fellow brethren. Shadow Fury and her weapon are unavailable. The Bastille uses colored keycards to open certain doors. Explore the prison to find keycards to progress further through the prison. Cool. I should be careful. Yep, detection pollutes stuff. Okay, well, we still have Blink. +4 sight range for this mission is nice.
It is my honor.
Why do they have people in the, like, Terrans in the prison?
There is much to be done.
Use the cells, use the empty cells as we've learned. Let's dump a vision drone on this guy so we can keep an eye on him no matter where he goes.
Our future is the Dalam.
I'm getting a little risky here by going this way. Haha! Steal. I now have a red key card. You'll love to see it. You know what?
There is much to be done.
Let's go. I mean, maybe there's something up there.
We stand with our
but
allies.
There is another pathway up here as well.
Nerazim.
I saw my opening to go back, and I took it. I didn't know where the door was, but it didn't look like it was up there. Yep, there we go. Red key card. What do you know?
We stand with our allies.
Well, that's exactly where that thing deserves to be.
Our future
In jail. Life sentence. Can we blink just past? Yes, we can. Right around the corners. That's perfect. Bastille security forces.
I walk the shadowed path.
Look how much damage they do. Yeah, so that's why it said that they're supercharged. Okay, we got another one here. I feel like I can't quite see around this corner. No, ooh.
It is my honor.
I'm gonna vision this guy. Keep an eye on him. I guess let's hide out over here, wait for him to come back, and then we can go past him. We should quick save a lot, because I feel like it's going to be really easy to get spotted. I am notoriously bad at stealth sections. A pink dragoon? Ooh. Blink past him? Because I get really impatient. Like, I didn't stop and wait to see if that guy patrols or not. I just blinked past him and figured, oh, it'll be fine. So that's a little spooky. Oh, there's vents here as well.
There is much to be done.
Oh, that... that was risky. We're okay here, though. Let's actually blink... Oh, okay. No, we're good.
We stand with our allies.
Blink out. Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? We're good. Okay. They de-aggro. I have reached seemingly two locked doors, though. When you're in the vents, though, you can't see... You need an orange key card, and that's just straight up locked. Well, we have to go back anyway. Crap.
It is my honor.
We might be able to just...
Our future is the Dalam.
Are we good here? I think we're okay here. We are. Wait for him to go back and then blink past him. I went the wrong way. We're going to have to come back this way. I mean, how could I have known?
It is my honor.
That was dangerously close. Let's just not take
Dalam.
any hull damage. It's that easy. Any health damage.
We stand with our allies.
Go back, please.
Nerazim.
Orange key card. We know where that goes. And then we have two just straight up locked doors that we can't get through.
Nerazim.
Fairly straightforward so far, though the patrolling guards are set to be very particular.
Our future is the Dalam.
Oh gosh. I did it again. Okay, we're good. We're good. Maybe being a little impatient is good here, because sometimes you just gotta find your safe spot and just go for it. You really just gotta dive into it, otherwise... If you hesitate, you're gonna get caught. Some stealth sections are like that, and some require you to go very, very slow and meticulous. So maybe we'll have a bit of a mix of that. Vanguard in prison, it's gonna be hard to keep him in there. One shot, he can destroy this whole facility. This person does not patrol, so we blink past him. I really like the increased vision that we have. Seems like we'll have to find a way past the door. I just saw the vent, okay? I saw the vent. I will save. I do want to come down here real quick and see if there's anything else down here. Dead end, okay. There better be something important behind this room.
Our future is the Dalam.
Can we... Yeah, okay, so that is actually a high ground area, but that's fine. I saw it earlier, so we're good to go.
There is much to be done.
Okay, we have a guard there. That's the door.
Our future is the Dalam.
Nothing. I just wanted to check. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the guards are with the keys. I don't know why you would expect me to know where the guards with the keys are, so I don't know why I'm making excuses as if I should know. Or to remind people that I wouldn't know. Okay, we're good there. Where do we blink to?
It is my honor.
I'm wondering if there's an obvious place to go. I think all I can do is just blink through here. I think we want to go back up here. Actually, I think we needed to blink up and over here in the first place, rather than blinking down.
It is my honor.
I seemingly don't have vision of this cannon detection radius because it's on the high ground.
To be done. We stand with our allies.
Okay. When's the last time I quick saved? It couldn't have been that far behind this, but I'm wondering. That specific cannon is tricky because it's on the high ground. We can't see its detection radius. Yes, use unused cells to our advantage. We know. Okay, so we go up here.
It is my honor.
And instead of blinking down into the hallway, let's blink across and stay in the tubes, right?
Nerazim.
So let's go over here. Never mind.
And Aradin Shakuris.
Just run in a circle until we can blink out of this dude's detection radius. Okay, we're fine. Maybe?
There is much to be done.
Yeah, okay, he doesn't know where to go.
And Aradin Shakuris.
Go ahead. Reset. No, he comes this way. That's fine. We go up here, and then we walk through this little thing so that we don't have to worry about the cannon in that particular area.
Our future is the Dalam.
Oh, we go up there next. I see.
Counsel.
Well, blink down here. We gotta get our cooldown coming back. Sneak down in this direction. Okay, I just barely couldn't see this up here previously, I guess. Whoops. Gotta be a little more diligent.
There is little time. Yes.
See, that's a situation where rushing is not doing us any favors. Yellow key card? Oh no, please don't. Okay. Yellow key card. That's just straight up locked, so it's not that door.
Stand with our allies.
I can't. Can I not go back up? No, I can go back up. I was a little nervous there. I'm like, am I really expected to go by the cannon? Seems like anytime there's an obstacle, we're not meant to ever think that we can just straight up tank the damage.
It is my honor.
We go around him.
We stand with our allies. Our future.
Okay, we're back in the vents. There's no door here. Yellow key, yellow key. It's not that. I think we just have to leave this area out the door that we came from earlier. See, this was impatience. I should have waited, maybe, just in case. I didn't know how fast that guy, how long it would take him to patrol. Okay, it's not down there.
It is my honor.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yellow key card. I thought that was just locked. It's possible that those locked doors... maybe that always said requires yellow key card. I don't know. I'm noticing this right away, so let's just hop up here. Because we clearly can't go that way.
And Aradin Shakuris. Our future.
It looks like I could blink over there if I wanted to, because I do have some vision on the high ground.
There is much
nope,
to be done.
I was unable to get up there. How could I have known?
We stand with our allies.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Maybe if I go back there. Excuse me. That seemed like that just wasn't. It wasn't blinkable. No, not again. Okay, we're good. Okay, this is where we would have come in.
Our future is the Dalam.
So I can't look away for a moment there. Let's just go into this cell. Giant Ursidon in there. That's exciting. We're back to full shields. Didn't lose any health yet. It's a little spooky. It's a little spooky. I'd really like to know. Okay, see, that just outright says green key card. The other one probably said yellow key card the whole time, rather than just locked.
There is much to be done.
Okay, that was simple enough.
Our future is the
Might as well be using our little vision drone more frequently. That's the pickpocket, okay.
It is my honor.
So this is a stealth section that requires at least a little observation on guard patrols, but it's mostly about being observant of areas that you can go that are safe zones. Especially stuff on high ground that generally, you know, by default you would expect you wouldn't have vision of them. Blue key card. So my first thought is not to assume that I can blink up to the high ground, because that's not typical.
We stand with our allies.
Might as well just dive down here.
Our future is the
He's a god. He's just a god. He's the best player that's ever existed. We do a little figure 8 here.
Nerazim. We stand with
Okay,
our allies.
maybe a little spooky, but we're all good. We can just sneak by this guy before he patrols back. Blue key card, send me in. Obviously can't go that way, so there must be a way around. I feel like I saw something in there. Oh, it's just a probe. A probe in prison? Really? You can't just turn it off? I guess same with the Reaver, right? Rogue purifiers have been uploaded into them or something?
It is my honor. What is your will?
Replicator?
Our future is the Dalam.
Okay. You have a
It is
diagonal,
my honor.
2 diagonals.
There is much to be done.
Which way do we want to go? I'm not sure if we want to get over there, if we want to get down here.
You require counsel. We stand with our allies.
It's a lot easier to get down here first, so we might as well check down here. I'm going to assume this leads to the door. No, it doesn't, but don't get caught.
And Aradin Shakuris. Our future is the Dalam. We stand
Yeah, I
with
know
our
it's locked.
allies.
I thought maybe we could open it from the other side, but there's no purpose to that.
Nerazim.
There is a lot of forgiveness. Good, we went the right
There
way
is
first.
much to be
There is a
done.
lot of forgiveness with escaping as well. I appreciate that.
It is my honor.
Like, honestly, I could have that guy see me and then
And
just
Aradin
immediately blink out of vision
Shakuris.
range just so we can save a little bit of time. I do like that.
We stand with our allies.
I know, I'm sure there's plenty of people that don't want any sort of forgiveness
There is
when it
much
comes to
be
the
done.
stealth sections like this.
And Aradin Shakuris. Nerazim.
Okay, this is okay. We're fine. Up to the top, as
Our
long as there's not a
future
guy right
is the
there, and there
daylight.
is, but I think this is a safe zone.
It is my honor.
Another Reaver. Again,
Our future
you're exactly
is
where
the
you
Dalam.
belong. I don't see anybody. I don't see any other patrol.
Nasbaru Sadar.
Never mind. I
We
see
stand
exactly
with
another
our
patrol.
allies. It is my honor.
I have the key card, right? I got a key card. Pretty sure? Yeah?
There is much to be done.
Yes.
And Aradin Shakuris.
Warning, power failure detected. Super pylon unresponsive. Emergency power activated.
Yes?
That sounds problematic. We can definitely go up there.
There is little time.
Security cameras activated with auxiliary power. Oh, we got some spooky music starting. Oh, prison break! Oh, they're busting out. Okay, well,
It is my
we still
honor.
can't kill anybody, or rather, we shouldn't kill anybody, so the game won't allow us to. I mean, that's acceptable to me. This is supposed to be fully stealth. But we may
There is much to be done.
have the ability to start killing escaped prisoners. I don't know.
We stand with our allies. Our future.
Exciting
is the
music.
Dalam. And Aradin
I don't know what is a
Shakuris.
prisoner and what is a guard. I think purifiers are guards. Let me check up
Our
here.
future
No,
is
no,
the
no. This
Dalam.
is going to be blocked, right, from those two guys? Yeah.
There is much to be done.
I didn't check up there. That might just be a cell, but I think this has to be the right way to go.
And Aradin
Quick save.
Shakuris.
Good use of custom music in general as well. I hope it's all from video games where I'm not going to have copyright issues, but at the end of the day, that's okay. Good work, other prisoners, I guess. We probably shouldn't be rooting for you, but
We stand. Yes.
look at that immortal.
Nerazim.
All right, lead the way.
And Aradin Shakuris.
I mean, all we can do is just stand and wait. This is more of like a cinematic escape sequence, which I like. Again, but it fits well with the music. Those SCVs?
Is the Dalam.
Well, they got to escape. Hopefully they didn't commit too terrible of crimes. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to find some help in Antium. Bum-ba-ba-da-ba-dum. Twilight Council. Emergency meeting over the Bastille incident. Oh, I didn't read what the achievements were, but seemingly haven't gotten any. Maybe there's a second part to this map. Hierarch, surely you know something is amiss. Clearly you are blinded by the fact she killed Knox, our most wanted terrorist, Faye Smith. What of security? Was it fully operational? No, Hierarch. Reports say our scanner system was malfunctioning shortly before Vorazun arrived. I retrieved security footage taken from Knox's cell, playing it now. Nice. Good security footage. Based on this evidence, the destruction of the super pylon, Vorazun sabotaged the Bastille and released its prisoners to mask her escape. Listen to Karax, Hierarch. Something is not right. Vorazun did not do this. Your faith is misplaced, Preserver. Artanis, Vorazun has killed our only lead on the United Order and has failed to turn herself in. She's a criminal and should be dealt with. I agree. I agree with the High Executor. Vorazun must be brought in for questioning. I have made my decision. Vorazun must be brought in swiftly for questioning and perhaps stand trial. Executor Zoe will temporarily become Patriarch of the Nerazim. Yes, Hierarch, she was spotted entering downtown Antium. Pursue her. She must not leave Ire. Talendar, I entrust you to collect your wayward criminals. Of course, Hierarch. You must listen to me, Artanis. Vorazun. This discussion is over, Rohana. Hierarch, you... Help Talendar with the criminals, Karax. I have spoken. Yes, Hierarch. What I like right now is that, well, number one, it doesn't say victory or defeat, it just says betrayed. But what I really like is how any of the lieutenants, or whatever you'd call them, on the council could be in on it. I think at the beginning I thought Rohana definitely was, because she sort of baited us into it, but it might have been for a legitimate reason. Selendis is obviously in on it. Rohana might be playing like the double backstab game here, trying to gain Artanis' trust. Karax, probably not. Talendar, probably not, but I think, why do I keep forgetting his name? But the zealot from the first mission, who was like a peer of Rashagal, again, he could be in on it, but anybody who is like, we should look more into this, makes you think, oh, they're not in on it. But I think what's cool is that there's still that air of mystery where, you know, I guess it's easy to assume it's just Selendis. But what's interesting is, like, it could be more than just Selendis, but then also at the end, if it is indeed only Selendis, that still might be a little bit of a surprise, because we're kept guessing up until that point, which is neat. What are all of these? You Shadow Dash 30 times or less. Technically, it's 30 times or fewer, because you've defined the number of times. Excuse me, actually, don't use the Vision Drone ability on Standard or higher. Complete the Shroud of Shadows mission in 14 minutes. Don't let Vorazun take any damage. These are all absolutely doable on a second playthrough. You could definitely get all those done on one playthrough. I'm kind of interested to understand what this mission would be like on higher difficulties. Or lower. Like, maybe it's just like you take less damage, and the higher the difficulty, the more damage you take. And like on the highest difficulty, it's just like 1 or 2 shot. I don't know. Because I'm not sure if maybe there are more enemies, like more patrolling enemies added or removed based on the difficulty. It's kind of hard to balance that kind of stuff with a difficulty level. All right, thanks everyone for watching. I've been enjoying this a lot. Wait, There's a cinematic, and this was a shorter video, so we should watch it now. Let's do it. The slums. Mistaken for the killer of Knox, Vorazun is now on the run and approaches the city of Antium, one of the first cities reclaimed by the Daylom from the Zerg. And has subsequently become a slum. That's unfortunate. Not an area of, like, triumphant return, but it's just like, well, now it's a shanty town. Great. There are 2 cinematics. This is one, and then the last one I think is at the very end of the campaign. So we'll decide when we want to play those. I mean, that one at the very end is going to be played at the very end, of course. So never mind. Just forget it. Here we go. Finally, downtown Antium. Oh, that's right, and there's Terrans here, too. By Adun, what happened to this place? I thought the city was restored. No time to worry about that now. What am I going to do? I am alone. I cannot go to the authorities as they might be part of the coup. I'm doubtful Artanis would speak to me directly. Okay, no one can help me on Aiur. The Zerg want nothing to do with us, and I do not want to start a war with the Terrans and the Daylom. I'm doubtful they would have the resources necessary to help me regardless. And the... Wait a minute. Perhaps they can help me. I just need to find a transport first. Ooh, Noria, perhaps? I was told you can give me what I need. Get ready, Protoss. This shit'll rock your world. Yo, drug dealer Firebat, let's go. Oh, yeah. It's dark. It's dark. I remember this place. Artanis gave a speech here when the city was reclaimed. My fellow Protoss, in the long history of the universe, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility. I welcome it. I do not believe that any of us would exchange places with anyone or generation. The energy, the faith, the devotion which we bring to this endeavor will light our Daylom and all who serve it, and the glow from that fire can truly light the cosmos. And so, my fellow Protoss, ask not what the Daylom can do for you. Ask what you can do for the Daylom. To my fellow species of the sector, ask not what the Daylom will do for you, but together, what we can do for the freedom of the sector. All the way to the top. Is one of the council members involved? Disappointed. Oh, it's our disappointed mother. Citizens of Aiur, I present to you your new and improved military. These designs are based off the golden age of expansion, when our ancestors were braving the unknown. Even bearing synthetic nerve cords to remind us of days past, these new elite troops will keep your families safe. Some Protoss propaganda? You love to see it? Have you heard the rumors? The Mordino family is gearing up for war against the Ortiz family. I bet you 500 credits the Mordinos are gonna win. Deal. This is the 3rd time today. Repair this photon cannon immediately. I do not want any ship stolen. This is really, it's an interesting ambiance to like this Protoss underbelly, which is something that we've never really thought about at all before. Unidentified shuttle, identify yourself. Alright, goodbye. Scans confirm Vorazun's presence. Track that shuttle's warp space trajectory and notify Selendis. Oh, I get it, because the cannon wasn't powered, so Vorazun stole the shuttle. It was all implied. Hierarch's chambers. What news do you bring, Selendis? Has Vorazun been apprehended? No, Hierarch. We tracked her to Antium, where she commandeered a shuttle and made her escape. Vorazun knows something. If that something gets into our enemy's hands, it could jeopardize everything the Dalam has built. All I have built. Calculate her most probable destinations along her last known trajectory and divide the Golden Armada accordingly. Of course, Hierarch. If I may, have you reconsidered my requests to defund the Golden Armada to further support infrastructure construction, as well as stopping deforestation and lake drainage in Scion? Selendis, I cannot do such things. Inevitably, the Zerg Swarm will wage war on us. We will have to be prepared. As for the wood and water, I believe it is necessary compensation for what the Conclave did to the Terrans in years past. The Terrans have no right to be on Aiur. This is our world. Those willing to work will find solace here. I know you have struggled considerably communicating with others since the Kala's end. Take some time, try and cope. Talendar and Urun can split your duties. No, it is my duty to bring enemies of our people to justice. I shall not shrink from this responsibility. Vorazun will be brought to justice. I will leave her capture to you. All right. Again, this is now I'm thinking it is actually only Selendis' plot, but it's still really neat. And Vorazun's got to probably link up with her buddies on Noria and find some evidence against Selendis. That's really neat stuff. And I also like how the whole why is Artanis taking water and giving it to the Terrans, and you think that's kind of a stupid setup for like people disliking him, but it's actually addressed. And it does make sense in universe, where he feels like there's some sort of reparations needed for the fact that we glassed a bunch of Terran planets in the past. Again, if that's really his responsibility to do at this point, who's to say? But it makes sense, I think, in the context of Artanis' character. That's something I think he would consider doing, especially after the actions his character takes in Legacy of the Void. Really well done, just the writing and dialogue in this. It's well done. I feel like, in general, a lot of custom campaigns put a lot of effort into their stories, but not in the execution of said stories, if that makes sense. Like, it sounds really good in an outline, but then when you actually write the dialogue for it, sometimes it tends to not have that same follow-through. But this campaign, I think, is nailing the follow-through, and that's rare. Let me stress, that's generally pretty rare. No offense to most of you all, but I just want to point out that this is really standing in a league of its own. And that's exciting. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.